Welcome back to Ask Allison. Here's today's question. I started my practice about 6 months ago and successfully filled it with weekly private pay clients. Now I have a couple of clients who want to step down to biweekly, and I'm not sure how to best handle it. I'm trying to avoid empty spots in my schedule every other week. Honestly, I'd prefer only weekly clients, but I also feel guilty about referring people out for this reason. How do I keep my practice sustainable while honoring clients' needs for less frequent sessions? So first, I want to thank Therapy Notes for sponsoring Ask Allison. They're the #1 rated electronic records system available today with live telephone support 7 days a week. It's clear why Therapy Notes is rated 4.9 out of 5 stars on Trustpilot and has a 5-star rating on Google. Therapy Notes makes billing, scheduling, note-taking, and telehealth incredibly easy. And now for all you prescribers out there, Therapy Notes is proudly introducing ePrescribe. If you're coming from another EHR, they will import your demographic data free of charge so you can get going right away. Find out why more than 100,000 mental health professionals trust Therapy Notes by going to therapynotes.com, using the promo code ABUNDANT, and getting 2 months absolutely free. So I can hear both how much you care for your clients and how business-minded you are. And luckily, there's a great win-win here. I want to make sure that the people who want to be seen every other week, clinically, that makes sense for them. If it's a financial decision for them, but it's not what would be clinically recommended, then I might consider referring them out to somebody who either takes their insurance or has a lower private pay rate or sliding scale, because you've already built this very successful practice fairly quickly. So you know that the referrals will continue to come in. But if clinically it makes sense for them to go biweekly, then let's take it from there. That's the assumption we'll make going forward in this conversation. I would track the timing of when clients go down to biweekly to see if there's any sort of pattern. Of course, every client's different, but just in case there are patterns, we want to know about it. So if you see that Ethan went to biweekly at 12 weeks, and Dan at 10 weeks, and Joel at 11 weeks, you might find some averages you can work with to anticipate this. So consider stacking your biweekly clients, telling my every other week people what days and times are available for every other week based on the alternating days. So Dan may be seen every other Wednesday at 1. So when Joel goes biweekly, we can put him on the opposite Wednesdays at 1. And then Ethan maybe Tuesdays at 10, and that opens up a space for the next person who might want to move to biweekly on the alternate Tuesdays at 10. I hope I said that clearly. For many therapists, this might also be like a directive boundary issue. So if you say, I can see you 2 Tuesdays from now at 10, and pause to see if they can do it, you may be surprised that they can fit it in. We tend to be fairly over accommodating with scheduling stuff with clients in a way that is not necessary and can actually be not helpful to the sustainability of our practices. So tell them what time is best for you and see how it lands before giving other alternatives. Do not be afraid to be directive. If they say no, you figure something else out. You see if maybe that other person can come at this other time. So let's see. I think I covered everything I wanted to cover in this one. I hope that helps. Congrats on filling your practice. It's a huge accomplishment. Whenever I hear about somebody filling their practice, which, that's what I do. So I get to hear it a lot. I think about how 6 months ago, this didn't even exist, right? This whole thing, this incredible system for helping people as a business did not exist. And you have created this and built this really amazing thing. So congratulations. Today's free worksheet is all about schedules. I want you to know that you can work when you want, and to remind you that there are some private practice to-dos that don't just include seeing clients that need to be incorporated into your schedule so they still get done. I think that could be helpful for people who are still building or who are wanting to be in the position that this person asking the questions in. We have more systems talk as well in Full Practice New Problems, which is in the Abundance Party at abundanceparty.com. If you have any questions for me for Ask Allison, please DM me over at on Instagram. I'm abundance_practice_building.